If you had the chance to compete for a crown, knowing your heart already belonged to someone else, would you risk everything or walk away? That is exactly the emotional tension at the center of The Selection by Kiera Cass. And today I want to talk about why this story surprised me. Question of the day. If you were in America's position, would you fight for love from your past or take a chance on a royal future? When I first picked up The Selection, I honestly did not know what to expect. It was recommended by my local librarian on a summer reading list, and I thought, you really cannot go wrong when a librarian recommends a book. And in this case, she was absolutely right. The core premise is simple but dramatic. 35 girls are chosen to compete for the heart of Prince Maxon in a glittering palace set competition. For most of them, it is a dream. For America Singer, it feels like a nightmare. She is secretly in love with Aspen, a boy from a lower caste, and being selected means leaving him behind and entering a world she never truly wanted. On top of that, the palace is not as safe and perfect as it seems, with rebel attacks constantly threatening their new reality. What really worked for me was the emotional journey. At first, I found the idea of competing for someone's affection a little demeaning. It is uncomfortable to watch young women put in that position. But as the story unfolds and you understand how sheltered Maxon has been and the expectations placed on him, the situation becomes more layered. Not necessarily acceptable, but understandable. America's inner turmoil is the heart of this book. She is confused, hurt, and still trying to move on from a love that crushed her heart. Watching her slowly develop genuine feelings for Maxon, even when she does not fully realize it herself, felt honest. She is in a completely new environment, trying not to lose her identity while questioning everything she believed about her place in the world. I really appreciated that struggle because I love character-driven stories where growth feels gradual and earned. And Maxon completely surprised me. He is sweet, gentlemanly, and honestly adorable. When he is allowed to be himself, he is funny and awkward in the best way. He is not just a prince looking for a bride. He is a young man trying to become who he is meant to be, while carrying secrets, pressure, and expectations from every direction. That vulnerability made him stand out to me. What might not work for some readers is the love triangle and the reality show style competition aspect. If you do not enjoy romantic tension or emotional back and forth, this could feel frustrating at times. The pacing can also feel slower in parts because the focus is heavily on relationships rather than action. I gave this book 4 out of 5 stars because it made me smile, it kept me invested in the characters, and it surprised me emotionally. If you love young adult romance with royal drama, character growth, and a soft, gentlemanly love interest, this is absolutely for you. If you prefer heavy world building or intense fantasy elements, you may find it a bit lighter than expected. As someone who gravitates towards stories about identity, inner conflict, and emotional growth, this fit beautifully into my reading taste. It reminded me why I enjoy young adult fiction. It captures that confusing space between who you are and who you are becoming. If you have read The Selection, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you team Aspen or team Maxon? And if you enjoy honest, decision-focused book reviews to help you choose your next read, make sure you like this video, share it with your fellow book lovers, and subscribe to Hello Book Lovers so you never miss a recommendation.